back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back filming for you guys. This new video today is going to be on how I have finally learned to achieve a super pretty, flawless foundation routine for dry skin. So I am like normal to dry skin type, so I have found the perfect products to help me achieve a nice glowy but still almost kind of matte but full coverage but flawless makeup look, if that makes sense, for the skin. So I have all my products sitting right in front of us, and I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through everything. So this is the routine that I just found works for me. It may not work for you, but you could definitely try it out if you would like to. Some of these products here I highly recommend if you are more on the normal to dry skin type. If you are oily, you may want to stray away, but you can still do this makeup routine and maybe just kind of change up the products like the foundation, and maybe it won't be as hydrating. You can use something that is much more mattifying. Really quickly before I jump in, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love on my last makeup tutorial using the 35G palette by Morphe. I know it's been a hot minute since I filmed a new video, and I'm so excited to be sitting here filming a new video for you guys again. I completely forgot just how much I loved it. I've just been so busy and I just haven't really had the time to squeeze in filming and editing and all that fun stuff, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I have my coffee right here, Central Perk. Hello, friends. And let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, you really want to prep your skin. This is one step that I totally would just be way too lazy to do. So I'm going to show you all just the easy peasy things that I have been doing that makes such a huge difference, and it's so effective, but it's so quick and easy to do. It maybe just takes like an extra minute. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Badescu Rosewater. Give it a little, there we go, and just go ahead and spritz this all over the face. And also I have my mirror right here. I know you guys can see it in the camera in the frame, but it's way too big and it doesn't really fit anywhere else, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with moisturizer. So today I actually have found this moisturizer which I absolutely love. It's from Target. It's called Shea Moisture. It's 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration face lotion. So this actually is certified organic, cruelty-free. It has no parabens, no mineral oil, sulfates, no animal testing. It has shea butter, coconut oil, coconut milk, and acacia senegal, which I don't know if I said that correctly. That will seal the moisture. The coconut oil and the milk will smooth and soften your skin. And then the shea butter will deeply moisturize with vitamins and essential fatty acids. So this is amazing. I actually really have been enjoying like coconut oil, coconut milk products. I kind of just take it onto my fingers and warm it up, and then I'll just kind of like place it all over my skin. I don't know why I forgot what I was gonna say. This is one of the best face moisturizers I have used like ever. Next is eye cream. I just like to use a quick little Fast Response by MAC. She has caffeine, so she's gonna wake us up a little bit. Essential oil by MAC. This is the grapefruit and chamomile one. I actually love their essential oils. They do not break me out. I've heard from other people that it does break them out, so be very cautious. For me, it works. For me, it works totally fine. I take about 2 drops onto my fingertips, and all I'm gonna do is place this in areas where you would want a glow. So for me, that's gonna be the top of my cheekbones, and then maybe like the center of my forehead, just to get a nice like natural glow. And this will look really pretty with the foundation on top. You definitely want to make sure before you touch your face that your hands are clean. Please do that because you don't want to be spreading bacteria all over their face. Okay, so already just looking into my mirror, I feel like my skin, it feels so soft. You can see it in the camera, it looks like nice and glowy and smooth, and it just looks like so healthy, and I don't know, she's youthful. We love her. So now for the actual makeup application, I'm gonna go ahead and start with primer. So I actually don't put primer all over my face. I only use this Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer, which is the smoothing primer, just in my porous area. So for me, it's right on my chin, my cheek area, and my nose area. So I will just take a little bit of her, and I'll just kind of smooth it over. Okay, now comes the fun part, is the foundation. So I have been obsessed with this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Freshwear foundation. This is my second bottle, and I swear, you guys, besides MAC Studio Fix, because that's clean, besides that one, I have never repurchased a foundation bottle before because I loved it so much. I just die. So this has sunscreen, SPF 25 in it. It doesn't really give any explanations to it. I just know for me, this gives me, yeah, it's breathable, full coverage, breathable, buildable coverage. I feel like it's much more on the hydrating side, but still very long wearing, and it doesn't separate throughout the day. It doesn't dry me out throughout the day, which I love. I have recommended this to a couple friends who were oily to see how they liked it, and they did not like it because it was too oily for them. So definitely would recommend this if you're more on the normal to dry skin type. I'm just going to use this on my Morphe and Jeffree Star sponge here. It is damp. I usually don't do it damp, but today I kind of want to go a little glowy, so I just want to make sure I get as much moisture in my skin as possible. And I could literally just kind of press it in. And honestly, you guys, a little goes such a long way. I've already done this whole side of my face, and it's like so insane how much this goes. So mine is in the shade 425. I always do my forehead last because my forehead is the driest part of my skin, so I don't like to put as much product up there. I just want enough to even out the skin tone so that I'm like one color, you know? So far, loving how my skin is looking. Oh my god, you guys, my favorite concealer. This is still my first bottle, but you know I'm gonna buy another one once this is done. And this one is the same line, the L'Oreal Infallible Fullwear Concealer. It comes with a little wand like this. I honestly, this is so similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. I do not like the Tarte Shape Tape though because it is very drying on me and it's way too matte. And this one, it is matte, like it dries down and it's super long wearing, but it does not dry me out, which I live for. I like it because it doesn't really crease as much. Let me show you how I prevent the creasing. I work one eye at a time, okay? So I'll do my concealer. I go in with my little baby sponge from the Jeffree and Morphe collection, and I go in with my RCMA No Color Powder, and I will just go ahead and set her right after I blend her out. I don't bake, I just really want to push it into the skin. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. Okay, so once I've set the under eye, I go ahead and apply my face powder to set the rest of my skin. So I'm going to be using the Morphe Filter Effect Face Powder in the shade #Filter2. I've already hit pan. You guys, this is my favorite face powder of all time. I love it because it reminds me so much of the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Powder, but it does have more of a smoothing effect, which is why they say like #filter whatever, or it's called Filter Effect. It literally smooths the skin. It's so insane. And I use a very small brush to apply this, just to give me a little bit more coverage. I find when I use this with a larger brush, it doesn't really do too much for me. It still gets the job done. It sets your makeup, but I do want my skin to look smooth and flawless. I'm using the E49 brush by Morphe, my favorite because it fits under the eye. And I just do a little bit under the eye as well. I might as well just show you guys like the rest of my routine, like my bronzer or whatever. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the R2 brush by Morphe. It's a nice large tapered sort of paddle shaped brush for powder. I like it because at the point of the brush, it picks up the product here, deposits it, and then the rest of the bristle is blended out for you, and it's so easy. I'm also going to be using Celebutante by Morphe bronzer, and I'm just going to take it and mix the two shades together. Almost in just bronze, almost in the areas that you would contour. And you really want to hold the brush when you're bronzing, or even if you're contouring, you want to hold the brush at the very end of the handle. That's going to give you much more control of how much product that you apply, and it'll give a light amount of pressure. So instead of going straight on with so much product and having to like really work on blending it out, this is really going to do the job for you. Whatever is left on my brush, I just go ahead and kind of take it up and down the sides of my nose. I don't like to contour my nose just because, like, I don't know, I don't really care to, but I just like to add a little bit of color into the center of the face. For blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take MAC Melba Blush. Just a nice kind of soft peachy pink color on an E4 by Morphe. And I just kind of tap the blush, and then you could go ahead and blend it out. I actually learned that technique from one of my coworkers, Kelly. Hey girl. She taught me this technique of like stamping on the product, and then you can go ahead and blend it out afterward. And it makes applying blush so much quicker and so much easier. I also like to take just a pinch on my nose and my chin, again, just to bring back a little bit of color. And then next is highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and take Gilded Honey by Gellar, oldie but a goodie. And this is just the Jaclyn Hill highlighting brush from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brush set. Call it a day, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set the skin. We're gonna use a little MAC Fix Plus today. I'm all out of my Morphe setting spray, so this is all I have. Oh, it smells so good. I forget how good that smells. I set all of the powders in place. This is one of the most important parts because we are using bronzer, we're using powder highlight. You really want to make sure everything kind of melts just right into the skin. So for my lip, I'm going to use my favorite lip pencil of all time, and I am not lying, you guys. This is my favorite lip pencil, and you will see what I mean. This is the way the Morphe lip pencils come. This is my pencil. Honestly, I love her so much. I use her all the time. So this is the Foolish Lip Liner. Love it. I'm just going to line my lips and fill it in. All right, you guys, so that pretty much completes my flawless foundation routine for dry skin. Honestly, it looks so smooth. I'm gonna try to zoom you guys in here so you could see. Sorry, we are up close and personal, but literally, how smooth does this look? I'm not saying that like, oh, I have great skin. I really genuinely mean it. Like, I think this foundation, concealer, the powder, everything that I've kind of learned to pair together really helps give me the perfect looking skin. For the most part, that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and have all the products that I used listed in the description box down below in case you guys decide you want to purchase it or anything like that. If you did like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That way I know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can catch up with any other videos that I am posting. And then also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That way you guys can see what I'm doing outside of here, outside of YouTube. I don't know. But go ahead and follow me on Instagram. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next one. Bye guys.